In this session, we're going to look at the configuration of WebFOCUS to configure a connection to TIBCO Data Virtualization using the JDBC driver. To do so, the only thing you need actually is the corresponding jar file. So by default, that jar file is located in this folder of your TDV server, or just download the TDV client from the eDelivery website. You're going to find two files in here. The one is called csjdbc.jar and csjdbc.jar. The 8 version is meant to be used if your WebFOCUS system is running Java 8. The one without the 8 is to be used if you're running based on Java 11. So my system is running on Java 8, so I'm going to go with this file here. So that's the first and only step you need to be preparing in here to connect to TDV. So to connect it, in here, we're going to go to get data. We're going to use the generic JDBC adapter. So in case it's already connected, it's going to be in here. If not, click on the plus sign, search for JDBC, and you're going to get the JDBC adapter. Pick it from the list. And we're going to use a name, whatever you like to use in here. So use that one. For the URL, you need the JDBC connection parameter for that system, which is going to be straightforward. So that's the connection string, which is a fixed string using your machine, your port. It's going to have your domain in here. And if you want to, there's going to be a data source in here that you're going to be able to use and configure in the system. So that's the string to be used. But there's one slight thing you need to look at. There's an ampersand in here, and that ampersand in that connection string is something in WebFOCUS that's going to contain a prompt, or it's going to cause a prompt because it's a protected character. So I'm using URL encoding in here to encode that ampersand with a %6 to get a string without any ampersand. Again, keep in mind, ampersand is a prompt, a protected character in WebFOCUS. So we're going to use that connection string in here. So that one is going to be the URL. I'm going to use explicit security. So in here, it's going to be my TDV user. So I'm going to use my TDV administrator in here. Then we're going to go for the advanced parameters. And in here, we need to add that jar file to that list. I already added it here. If it's not in here, click that little icon in here and paste the location or pick the file from the hard drive. Keep in mind, the 8 is for Java 8. The one without the number is for Java 11. So got that one. I don't want to load data there. Of course, you could load some data, but I don't want to. So what else do we need? There's a description. So I don't need a description. There's a driver name, which is by default not what we need. So we're going to go back in here. And that's the driver name that we need for JDBC. So we're going to pick up that one and change that string in here. And that's all we actually need to configure TDV using the JDBC driver. So click on configure. We got it configured. Of course, we could have tested it, but I can also test from now, test connection. And there we are. So we got access to TDV using the JDBC adapter. And that's how easy you can configure the connection from WebFOCUS to TDV using the JDBC driver. I'm going to put the connection string and all the information into the comment of that video. So in case you want to get them, just copy them from the comment section.